what's going on? It's Jason Lucchese and welcome to the YouTube channel. Today we're going to be going over how to increase your wholesale profits. We've got two options that you could use, and one of them includes using none of your own money, because that's what it's all about, right? You want to get into real estate, you want to do whatever you can to have none of your own capital exposed. You want to use OPM, other people's money. I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that without risking any of your own capital, without any of your own credit ever being exposed. So stay tuned. We've got an amazing episode here for you, and we're going to dive in right now. Hey, welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's Jason Lucchese. Make sure that you become a subscriber. Click on the little subscribe button over here and make sure you hit this little notification bell. Click all, and whenever we have new videos just like this one that come out, you will receive a notification and you will be able to watch it immediately. Thanks again for being here, and let's dive into today's content. Hey, so welcome to the video. We're going to show you exactly how you can 3x to 5x your assignment profits, and you could start earning big returns on your deals that you have, because there are some deals out there that you're going to be able to take and make 3 times to 5 times your normal assignment fees. So we're gonna hop right into it because I wanna show you how a normal assignment deal looks. We went over it on our previous video, which was just a couple days ago, and I'll include that right above here. There's gonna be a little section that's gonna pop up and you'll be able to watch that video at your convenience. But just to kind of give you a rundown of exactly how this looks, let's cover a deal at 70%, and I'm not gonna take up too much time on it. We've got an ARV of $250,000. That's gonna leave $175,000. We are going to subtract our rehab, $7,500. We're going to subtract our profit, which we want to make in the deal, which is $15,000. And our maximum allowable offer is $152,500. Now, for those of you that watched that video that I just had come up here just a couple days ago, we're going to have our deal calculator available for you in the description box. And all you need to do is go through the description box and you will be able to see that there's a download link. It'll download immediately to your computer. So thank you for giving us a thumbs up on our last video. Thanks for leaving a comment as well. Let's dive deep now into showing you how to 3x and 5x your wholesale deals. So here's how a wholesale deal works. Kind of different from a wholesale. This is where we are doing a little bit of work to the property. And you might be thinking, well, Jason, I don't have the money to be doing that. And that is completely fine. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that with getting the money, and also doing another option, which we're going to talk about here in just a moment. You want to stay tuned for the advanced option, because this option that I'm going to show you right now may not work for you, but I do have another one that will. So you want to stay tuned for this. So this is option 1, and we have an after repair value of $250,000. That equates to $175,000 once we do the 70% rule. And that 70% rule is not going to apply to every single deal. Some deals are going to be completely different. We're going to subtract our rehab on this one. Again, wholesale deals are going to be a little bit different. They're not going to be the big rehab jobs, which are going to be $30,000, $40,000. This particular project that I'm talking to you about is at $7,500. It might just be a carpet paint type job, and you might do some minor tweaks to the kitchen and bathrooms just to make them more appealing to somebody that will pay more money for that deal. We're going to subtract $15,000. I want a buffer in there for our profit, so that's the bare bones minimum that we'll make on this. We're going to subtract closing costs, $1,500, and we are going to get ourselves a loan. Right now, there is lending available for you. Some of the bigger banks aren't doing it, like Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America. But what I want you to do is find a small local mom and pop bank, because those banks are still lending and giving you great terms to where you could do 100% finance deals with a minimum FICO score of 680. Now, if you don't have that 680 FICO score, I've got option 2. This is going to work for you. But if you have that 680 FICO score, this could work for you as well. So I put carrying costs on here at $1,572, and it's a bank loan at 4.5%. And I times it by 2 payments, because that's all we really need for a carpet and paint job. More than likely, it's going to be less, but I wanted to put a buffer on there just so you know how I like to do my numbers. And it's amortized over 30 years. Some of the times you could also get that interest rate and the terms at an interest only level, which could help you out too for having that spend down. And it's based off of a $155,000 loan. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna also subtract the $500 for insurance that we're gonna have the property for a couple of months. And we're gonna also subtract for taxes, which is $2,250. And this leaves us with, we need to get the property at no more than $146,678. Now, if we could get it for cheaper, that would also allow us to get our loan at a little bit cheaper as well. We wouldn't need it at 155. So if we get the property at 140, then we're going to obviously ask for less money on our loan. Now, let's talk about the outcome with the profit potential from option one. So we're going to do the carpet and paint. That's going to be complete. Plus, like I was talking about earlier, we're going to do some minor updates to the kitchen and bathrooms. The ARV is at $250,000. We're going to list it. And I said list it. So this is one thing that I would recommend that you do, is you either have an agent on your team so that you can help out with the buffer on the real estate commission side, or you become an agent yourself. It's not that hard to do. You go get your license. You have to do certain credit hours. And then once you're done from there, you're going to go ahead and take your state exam, get your license. I'm telling you right now, if you want to make more money on your wholesale deals by doing wholesaling, this is going to help you out quite a bit with saving commission for yourself. That's going to add additional profit into your business. So we're going to list it, multiple offers at $225,000, because in the neighborhood, they're selling for $250,000. So we come in, we price it at $25,000 less, and there's going to be a lot of people that are going to come and they're interested in getting this particular property. So we request highest and best offers. We receive $230,000 as our offer. We accept, we pay off the loan of $155,000. We subtract 3% commission, which is $6,900. Now, if you want to, you could put it on all the for sale by owner websites to avoid the 3% commission. Now, I put 3% commission on there because that's normally what it's going to be. If a buyer's agent brings somebody that wants to buy your deal, they'll get 3% commission. Now, if you are the listing agent, you'll have to pay out another 3% commission. So you do have to factor those numbers in as well. Now, what I like to do on a wholesale deal is I will put it on the MLS and I will put some really cool verbiage in the agent description section so that we can get a lot of traffic generated to this particular property. Now, like I said, you could do the for sale by owner route if you want to. Now, we're going to subtract again the taxes because those are always paid in arrears. We might be able to get some sort of a credit. Like I was saying, we're going to have the property for a couple of months, so that will be accounted into there. So we might be able to get a little bit of a credit back. So we're going to subtract closing costs, which is $1,500. Now, if you're closing with the same title company, you might be able to get a little bit more of a discount, maybe $200-$300 off of the closing costs. Profit potential on this deal is $64,350 on a wholesale deal. Now, let me break this down to you. Like we were talking about, the wholesale profit on that first deal I was showing you was $15,000. Now, you are in and out with practically no risk. And I'm not going to say there's going to be absolutely no risk. There is going to be minimal risk in any type of a deal that you get involved with. It's very, very minimal. Now, with the wholesale deal that I just talked to you about, $64,350 for profit. Like I was talking about, you could do 3x to 5x your particular wholesale deals by doing a wholesale. Now, this can take 3 to 5 weeks, and carpet and paint normally isn't that long. You could probably get it done in 1 to 2 weeks, but like I said, I like putting the buffer on there. Now, you will have some risk exposed by having the loan, and what if the home doesn't sell? So you have those things that you have to put into play. You decide what your risk tolerance level is at. And if that option works for you, you could get the loan approved with credit being at 680 or higher, then this would be a really great option for you if you're looking to 3x to 5x. I hate doing the rehabs that take forever, but a carpet and paint job and doing some minor little tweaks to the kitchen and bathroom to get the house sold very quickly, that's a 3 to 5 week job at the very, very most. Now let's hop into the advanced option. This is going to be working with an equity partner, and I'll explain exactly what that is here. We're going to stick with the same example here, $250,000, and that equates to $175,000 when we're using our formula at 70%. Subtract the rehab, which is $7,500. We're going to have a buffer in there for our profit of $15,000. We're going to subtract insurance at $500. We're going to subtract taxes at $2,250. We're going to subtract closing costs at $1,500. And our maximum allowable offer is $148,250. Now, how this works with an equity partner is we have the homeowner agree to $145,000 purchase price. Maybe they wanted a little bit more money. Most people are coming in, they're offering 120, 130, but we're coming in, we're offering a higher amount. So that individual is going to want to come and work with us. And what we do, we're not going to buy it right away. We're going to put an option to purchase, which is going to be executed immediately, and purchase will be complete when repairs are complete with the end buyer secured. So we're not really having any exposure at this particular time. I am going to bring in an equity partner that's going to help out with the rehab costs, because I'm looking at this as a way for you, if you have no money of your own to use for the rehab, bring in an equity partner that has the $7,500. Now, if you don't want to have an equity partner, and let's say that you have a couple credit cards that you would like to use at Home Depot and Lowe's to take care of the $7,500, then you could do that as well, and you could eliminate your equity partner, because the only thing that's really needed is doing the $7,500 and getting that taken care of that way. Now let's talk about the outcome with the profit potential on this advanced option. The carve and paint is going to be complete, and like we did on the other one, we're going to do some minor updates to the kitchen and bathrooms, nothing crazy. The ARV, again, $250,000. We're going to list it for a quick sale at $225,000. Again, we're going to get multiple offers because we're priced $25,000 less than everybody else, and we're going to request highest and best. We're going to receive an offer of $230,000. Now, again, I don't have a magic ball here or anything like that, an 8-ball to where I could shake it and it's going to tell me exactly what type of number I'm going to get. These are example numbers. You might actually receive a little bit more. You might actually receive a little bit less. We're going to subtract a 3% commission. Again, if you want to become an agent, I would highly recommend it. You're just going to have a little bit higher level of disclosure, which is completely fine. You just let your homeowners know that you are a licensed sales professional. And if you need to add anything else because of your state, make sure you talk to an attorney that is licensed where you are doing business. We're going to also subtract taxes at $2,250. We're going to subtract closing costs at $1,500. We're going to subtract $145,000 that we are giving to the homeowner per our option agreement that we have. So we have a purchase and sales agreement, plus we have an option to purchase the property at $145,000. Our profit potential on this deal, because there is no bank loan, so it adds a little bit more money, is $74,350. And we're going to reimburse out of that money our equity partner the $7,500 that they used for the rehab. Now, again, do you have to use an equity partner on this deal? Absolutely not. If you want to get some credit cards like Lowe's, Home Depot, you could do that to do the repairs on the home. Now, am I telling you to go out there and get a bunch of credit cards? No. If you already have them, or maybe this is something that you want to do, that is completely up to you. I'm not going to try and tell you, hey, go get all these credit cards and it's going to help you out exponentially. That is completely and entirely up to you. I'm just trying to lay everything out so that you could earn and make more money. So with this particular deal, you would earn, as an equity partner, $33,425. That's a 2x on this particular deal, and you have actually no money exposed whatsoever. So let's talk about this. The wholesale deal that we talked about, $15,000, practically no risk at all, very, very minimal. On this particular deal, the wholesale equity profit share is $33,425. I put in there 3 to 5 week rehab job at the most. None of your capital is exposed at all. There's minimal risk. The equity partner has all of the money exposed. Now, it's very important that you always make sure your equity partner is being taken care of. So if you're going to be getting in on this deal, you have to make sure those numbers are stellar. If you put that property at $225,000, You have to make sure that the days on market, that you're looking at the comps and you're making sure that if you did put a really great property at $225,000, that it would get you a lot of traffic, meaning that you will probably get that home sold within a very short period of time. Now, you have to decide what your risk tolerance level is at. I just wanted to give you another thing that you could take a look at here when you're doing these wholesale transactions, because if you get a wholesale deal and you are sitting across the table, you're talking to the homeowner and you see, man, this property only really needs carpet and paint, maybe just some minor touch-ups in the kitchen and bathroom, that might be your cue. Like, hey, I'm going to get in on this deal. It makes sense. So I'm hopping in on it with both feet and I'm going and I'm jumping in and I'm getting involved. Hey, I know you enjoyed that information. I just went over exactly how to 3x to 5x your fees when you're doing wholesale deals and you're not having any of your own capital exposed whatsoever. None of your credit is ever involved. Nobody's pulling it. Nobody's checking on it. These are deals that you could be doing right now, even in an up market, down market, a sideways market, however you want to do it. You can do these deals right here, right now. If you enjoyed this information that I shared with you right now, make sure you drop a comment below. Let me know what you liked. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. I know we went over an advanced option, so that might be something you might have a question on. I'll be more than happy to answer that for you. Also, too, let me know, would you like us to do live streams to where we can set up a live stream, answer questions, go over information to help you and help you get deals closed right now? If you like that, make sure you drop a comment below. If you like today's video, make sure you give us a big thumbs up. That will help us out with smashing the YouTube algorithm and getting this information out, not just to you, but to other folks as well, because we're all going through this together, this quarantine, this coronavirus. So if you could do that, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure you become a subscriber to the channel. We have videos coming out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And also too, I want to know about the live streams because we'll set those up as well on top of the videos that we have coming out Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So drop a comment below if you would like to see us do some live streams and answer your questions live so that you can get questions taken care of and you can move forward with doing stuff in your business. So I hope you enjoyed today. Have an awesome, awesome day. And also too, I wanted to make sure that you knew our maximum allowable offer calculator is in the description box. It's right below. You can download it absolutely for free. It's my gift to you. So you have an amazing day and I will talk to you on our next video. Take care. Bye now.